Why, good evening, folks. Just look at this gathering of friends. Talk about magical.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. I wanted to go over my five favorite Disney World hotels, resorts, whatever you want to call them. This is all the resorts in Orlando except for the Riviera Resort and the new tower at Coronado. I've yet to visit those or stay there, but I'm covering all the others, and there's like something like 25, 27, something like that. But I'm just doing my top 5. I wanted to see what your favorite Disney World resorts are. Like I said in my previous videos, I've never been to land, even though I do live here on the West Coast. I just moved out here, but I've never, because it's closed because of COVID, I've yet to visit Disneyland. So hopefully soon I'll be able to experience the resort of Disneyland and its hotels and everything it has to offer. Today I wanted to go over some of my favorite resorts in Walt Disney World and kind of what they mean to me and some of the memories I have of them. Without further ado, my number 5 spot is Disney's Yacht Club, and this is a weird choice. I think not a lot of people probably have this on their top 5, but for me, I think it comes down to the location of the Yacht Club, how it's right next to Swan and Dolphin. You have the new Disney Skyliner, you have Epcot right there, and then you have Disney's Hollywood Studio, you have Boardwalk across the street. I think this area is probably one of the best locations in all of Disney World, because you have, if you don't want the options of the food at Yacht Club, you have all the food options at Epcot, Hollywood Studios, you have all the food options at Swan and Dolphin, and Boardwalk across the lake, just a boat ride or quick walk. You also have the hands down best pool in all of Walt Disney World, and I don't think there's an argument with that with Stormalong Bay. They just knocked it out of the park. Not all pools are created equal in Disney World, that is for sure. You know, me being from the East Coast, and especially from Maryland, the northeast, that Massachusetts style, I'm used to it. I do enjoy that with the Yacht Club. It's not my favorite design, but I do love the beachy vibe, the yachtsman, the boat, everything's kind of nautical. I do really enjoy that. Kind of growing up going to the beach and everything on the northeast side of the country. Okay, coming in at number 4, it's not really a hotel, it is the Fort Wilderness Campground. I think the Fort Wilderness Campground is something completely special and can only be found in Walt Disney World. Name another, Universal doesn't have it, even Disneyland doesn't have anything like it. You know, it's 750 acres of camping and lodging and things that you can do. You can go to Double D Ranch, you can go like ride horseback riding, you can go do like s'mores and go watch outdoor movies. They have a couple pools that you can rent boats out of Fort Wilderness. There's just so much you can do that you can't do anywhere else on Walt Disney property, or any other real resorts in the area, or any other competitor has. And I think that's what makes Fort Wilderness so special. Coming in at number 3 is Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. And somebody who I love Animal Kingdom, I wish that Animal Kingdom got more love. I understand coming up with the 50th anniversary for Walt Disney World, Magic Kingdom right now is getting all the love, or majority of it, and Epcot's next. I think Animal Kingdom, there's so much to discover there, and I think there is so much room to grow that park. But going back to Animal Kingdom Lodge, I love how the fact that you can leave Animal Kingdom and go right back into it with going into Animal Kingdom Lodge. Not really skip a beat. You go into that Grand African Hall. You have all the African artifacts, and then you have the restaurants that mimic everything out of Africa, or the African inspired dining and bars, and then on top of it you have the safari there that you can go out and have like cocktails or food while watching animals. It's just an amazing experience. And then you can get those safari rooms that face out to the animals. And I'll tell you what, there's nothing cooler than waking up and seeing like giraffes or zebras outside your window. Very, very cool experience. And the amount of theming and detail that went into the hotel is absolutely incredible. If you've never been, it's worth just a little couple-hour visit just to go over there and walk through and see all the artifacts and the theming and the immersiveness that you get going into Animal Kingdom Lodge. Coming in at number 2 for me is one that's really special, and that is the Wilderness Lodge. It kind of goes back to how Fort Wilderness is. It's kind of nestled back there, and it has there's a sense of warmth and home feeling that I get when I go to the Wilderness Lodge. And something that I will never forget, it's my very first resort that I ever stayed at when I was a kid with my family. It has a lot of special memories because of that. It has so many good restaurants and a great pool. It has a great location. Somebody who, for me, that loves like the national parks, enjoying nature, I think they knocked it out of the park with the Wilderness Lodge. You can just see in the details with, you walk in and you see the huge beams and then the rusticness. They have Geysers Point, that new bar and grill right on the lake, right by the pool. It's a fantastic place to go grab a bite to eat, or a quick bite to eat, or a drink. Again, one of those things that you can access all the rentals and stuff, like the boats and the bikes, and it's really close to the Magic Kingdom. And for me, coming in at number 1 is the Polynesian Resort. Polynesian, to me, checks all the boxes as a resort should be. In the theming of Walt Disney World, you are on the monorail loop. You have a great pool. The theming of that Hawaiian, Samoan architecture with the big long houses, and just when you walk in, you smell the fresh like fruit and flowers, and the water features are going. You just kind of get set into a different place, and you don't feel like you're in Central Florida. You feel like you're actually in the Hawaiian Islands and you're about to have a vacation. And that's kind of what I'm looking for when I go to a resort, is that separation of reality to vacation. And I'm here to relax or have fun or whatever it may be, but I'm leaving everything at the door. And to me, the Polynesian does that for me. You have Trader Sam's, which arguably to me is the best bar probably in Orlando, if not, other than the Trader Sam's probably in Disneyland, which I've yet to experience. Trader Sam's in Orlando is the best bar in Orlando. Just the theming and how they have interactive stuff going throughout the bar with the order of drinks, and then how the cast members react to you ordering the certain drinks, to the food at Ohana. Kona Cafe is my favorite restaurant in Walt Disney World, and that is because of Tonga Toast. If you guys don't know what Tonga Toast is, and if you've never been to Kona Cafe, you've never been to Polynesian, it's worth the trip alone to get Tonga Toast, and it's a solid, thick piece of French toast, deep fried in cinnamon sugar. Banana is the filling, but I opt out of the banana and go just the standard Tonga Toast, like the French toast. Hands down, the best thing in Walt Disney World. To me, that's all by opinion, but whatever you say is probably wrong. No, it's everything clicks with the Polynesian. Like I said, between the atmosphere, the theming, the smell when you walk in, the pool, the bars, the food, and then they built those bungalows out on the water just to put it over the top. One day when I can afford $4,000 a night or however much it is, definitely going to be enjoying those. But no, Polynesian #1 will probably always be #1. I don't think there will anything will come along to knock Polynesian off of its list unless they absolutely do something crazy. But yeah, you're on the monorail loop and you can be within the Magic Kingdom within minutes. Really, nothing can beat that. Nothing's better than that. So again, let me know what your favorite resorts are in Walt Disney World. I would love to hear more stuff coming like this. I love Disney. I love talking about it. It just makes me so happy. But wherever you are in this world, tonight, tomorrow, cheers.